Hello, Miss Quevedo. This is your OneNote travel planner, and I am going to walk you through the important information throughout all of these pages. This trip is for your business trip to Mexico City and Guadalajara. And those dates are going to be from April 18th to May 1st. As you can see, this first page is your full itinerary. It starts from your pickup, and everything has already been prearranged. Your taxi pickup, and it goes through each day of your schedule. From your flight out of Spokane to Mexico City. It explains when your layover time is, the connecting flight information, and continues down into where you will check in Mexico City at your preferred hotel, the Marriott. As you can see, your Monday will start with you preparing your meetings. You'll then have your first meeting at 8 a.m. on April 20th, which is located in the Marriott Hotel. On Wednesday, you'll have another meeting to finish off your meetings in Mexico City. From Thursday, the 22nd, until you fly out, you will have personal time, which I will show you later in the tabs on things to do. On Friday, you can take your personal time or go ahead and prepare for your flight, which is Saturday from Mexico City to Guadalajara. You'll then be picked up and taken to another Marriott hotel. Sunday, the 25th, you'll be able to prepare for your meetings and have those meetings in the hotel on Monday and Tuesday, and that will bring you to Wednesday and Thursday of more personal time in Guadalajara. Your flight out of Guadalajara is going to be on Saturday, May 1st, which you will also arrive back home in Spokane, and you already have all of your transportation scheduled. So your itinerary is the first tab. The second page is going to detail your flight information. You have your flight from from Spokane to Mexico City. This includes your flight detail information, times, layovers, and then it continues down into your flight information from Mexico City to Guadalajara. Again, continue down, and it will give your flight information from Guadalajara to Spokane at the end of your flight. There is the next tab down, which is the important notes for your trip that you should bear in mind. You have the embassies, the American embassies in Mexico City listed, as well as in Guadalajara listed. There is a link to the CDC health information, and that includes any most recent issues going on in either of those locations. At this point, it is your standard health recommendations along with the COVID-19 ongoing recommendations. So this will keep you updated in that link. Again, your important information to bring is going to be your U.S. passport and your business cards. When you arrive for your meetings, the appropriate greeting is a firm handshake with eye contact and a smile. The appropriate attire is conservative business suits and skirts for women. I'd like you to note that the language spoken at both destinations is Spanish. The electricity at both destinations is standard. Time zones are both 1 hour ahead from Spokane. Your approximate transportation, flight, and lodging are all listed here, which does not include your per diem. And if you continue down, there are the details of the telephone codes listed, as well as other information, including the average weather, which is 79 to 88 degrees during mid to late April. You have time difference, which I've already explained, and your currency. And at this time, this is the going exchange rate. If it changes, I will update that. Again, I've already talked about your vaccination and given you a link to the CDC website. Gift giving is not a requirement for your hosts. And the typical work week is 48 hours, 6 days a week. But the hosts do devote much time to social occasions. Again, it is important to have eye contact, handshake, and be polite, and address them in the appropriate titles. As I suggested earlier, when you have personal time in between the meetings, this tab, Excursions, gives a full list of places to visit in Mexico City with all of the linked information to the location as well as phone numbers. I've also listed events going on in April for your reading, and then it continues into Guadalajara's excursion. Takes a minute to load. I'm going to show you the meeting details, which is the next page. Again, the first meeting is at the first hotel, the Courtyard Marriott. I've listed the times and the meeting location amenities, and your second meeting information. And each of those I've given you a link so that you can visit the website for more information if this is not enough. Continuing down the pages, your driving information is in here as well, which is the Gotta Fly airport taxi, which will be your transportation from home to the Spokane airport as well as from the airport back home. The Mexico City airport, which will be the airport shuttle, as well as the airport shuttle from Guadalajara airport as well. The next tab is going to be suggestions for the food in the two locations. I've given you a link to the surrounding areas to map out what sounds good, as well as the information to the hotel restaurants for both Mexico City and Guadalajara. Continuing down, there's the maps. This is all of the maps I've included for Mexico City. If you look at each one, you can click for further information and it will take you to the link of the website, as well as the next page down being maps for Guadalajara. It includes the airport, the hotel, and nearby the hotel. For quick access links, click any of those. And going down to the next tab is going to be your hotel information. This is going to be the information of the rooms that you will be staying at both locations, as well as check-in times. And again, just like all the other pages, there's links to have the most updated information at your fingertips. Continuing down to language, like I said earlier, both places' main language is Spanish. I've included links to commonly used travel phrases if you would like to practice, as well as a study Spanish link. And the last list is going to be a packing suggestion. Keep in mind, if you go back up to important notes, when you're referring to your packing list, you can go to important notes, and that will tell you what kind of things are going on as far as weather, and that was right here, or in excursions if you would like to see the events you would like to attend, or also the different locations you might want to visit. And that might help you know exactly what to put in when packing. And to bring you back up to the itinerary, I just want to add that other than the itinerary, every other page, there are links to all the most current information. So if anything does change in between now and your flight, it is easy to open up your OneNote travel planner and find the most updated information from all of this that's included. Thank you. I hope you have a successful trip.